At the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers, we're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at Acrisure Stadium. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Houston Texans and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. Fielded at the 7. He'll head out of bounds on the return.
I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy. All that drink, you got to chill.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Tony. Under. Why, Tony.
Stroud off of play action. Buying some time right. Looking deep to open the game. That's caught at the 25. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 6-0 lead right away. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Steelers, nothing.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Howard. Complete to DK Metcalf. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Throw left side finds Fryermuth. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
A 3-yard pickup.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Shotgun snap here to Howard. It's DK on the slant. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
All set to go now from the 35. Here's Howard, 1st and 10. Brought in right side. And they take him down right along the 30. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On play action, here's Howard.
30-yard line.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Became Metcalf, the intended receiver. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Howard. Completed over the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
From the red zone on 1st. Brought in. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers finish off their opening drive. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Going after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, it's Jalen Knoll. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First down, at their own 22-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
All right.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Mixon on the toss. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
For a linebacker to make a tackle for loss on a toss play like that, yes, it's about speed, but even more so, Kate, that was a perfect angle he took.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. This connects with Schultz. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. He gained 15 there. And it'll be 1st down, Houston. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
1st and 10, a run to Mixon. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Deshaun Elliott with that tackle.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st down.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
All right. 18. What's that?
1st down, Stroud. Buying some time left. Pass caught by Tate Dell. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here we go. 18. What's that? Look the hot.
Stroud to throw on 1st down. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans break the tie here in the 1st. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
1st and 10. At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. On 1st down, Howard finds his back, Jalen Warren. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
6-yard line.
First and 10. Here's Howard. They'll find Johnson out of the backfield. Hits the 20. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Steelers tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. No to return this. Things going well so far. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. First and 10.
On the quick, right?
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Mother swap.
It's mixed in on second down. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Oh, right. 18. What's up?
To the air on 3rd and long. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. This has the makings of a shootout, a lot of points, but still tied as we reach the end of one. We're all knotted up at 14. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at a punt, though, facing 4th down. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. That's taken at the 15. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return, and gets it back to the 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Let's go now.
They'll toss it to Johnson. This will get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Aziz Al-Shire that time on the tackle.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Out of the gun, Howard. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Taken away by the rookie from USC. And the Texans get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something-something to the return.
First down now, ball at the 33.
18.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Stroud completes it quick. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Third and 4 coming up now.
Here we go, let's go. 118. What's up?
From the gun, Stroud. He's got it, complete to Collins. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. They get 6 and a first down as well.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Swap. Another swap.
Stroud off of play action. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
9 yards. It's 2nd down.
Shotgun now for Stroud. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
A loss of 9 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. This will be from 52 yards. It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. And this stays tied here in the 2nd.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44.
You know, kid, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. 7 Pirates. 18 Rattler.
From the gun, Johnson. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
Steelers, 1st down.
79.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to him. He gets him inside the 40, and that's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
What that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. It's Johnson on second down. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Shotgun snap here to Howard. Blocked by Warren out of the backfield. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Steelers have a first down. Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. They go counter, it's Johnson. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Howard now to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
3rd and long for him here. Going with a screen to Johnson. Has a big hole left. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
They'll go play action. Howard. He rolls to his right. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get some late points and the lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Texans 14.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Noel to return this. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, King. That's it. Y'all to the right. Y'all to the right. Y'all to the right.
They go play action with Stroud. Flushed out of the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop kick gives him new life. This is 2nd down. To the air, Stroud. Left side into the hands of Dell. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's set out. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch. and that quarterback will find you again.
Stroud throwing here on first. Cut by Collins on the slant. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Try getting it to Nico Collins. And now they need to get 4 on third down.
He was defended by Jalen Ramsey.
Again, Stroud. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Texans tie this game at 21. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Has this at the 6. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And the fumble recovery is made. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turn. Over. No, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right at a young age. You're always coaching those guys. Hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
From the red zone on first. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on first down, Brock, but don't come away with any points just yet.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
What's up?
The shotgun, a give to Mixon. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. The Steelers calling their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's a pretty good look right there at the struggle offensive linemen have. Athletically, they're just not as fast as these linebackers. And if they don't win early, those linebackers outrun them and make a play like that behind the line.
On 3rd and long, it's Stroud. That one connects. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. 4th down and inches, just too tempting to pass up. They're going to go for it. Stroud's going to throw for it. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take the lead just before halftime. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. On the return, it's Rondale Moore. What a hit, and the ball's loose. And the fumble recovery is made. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Return coming from the 6. And this will give them some decent field position here, partner. This gets out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, here's Howard. He finds Brown right side. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
And the defense was all over that throw. Able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Operating from the gun, here's Howard. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner. And throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down. The Steelers set to punt it. Ryan Wright's the one to send it away. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Oh, ready. 18. What's that?
Off the play action, here's Stroud. This one's out to Noel, left side. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. A give to Mixon up the middle. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go.
Stroud to throw on 1st down. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
18.
Stroud completes it quick. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it.
16 yards.
He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
18. What's that?
A handoff for Mixon, running right. Nice vision to see some room up the middle there. Lean net to 9. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
From the gun, Stroud. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find his tight ends. So now they have 3rd and short.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
This is going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
A gain of 3
You know,
yards.
Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
15-yard line.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. On play action, here's Stroud. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans push their lead further to start the half.
Naomi Fairbairn lining up for the extra point.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans double their lead to 14.
Steelers 21.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Howard looking to throw. Dropping this underneath. Johnson. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Rolling out to his left. He tucks it and takes off. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's good.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Johnson. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Shotgun snap here to Howard. This is Metcalf working that right side. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Completed over the middle. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and
Now an inside give to Johnson. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
Howard to throw on 4th. Gets this one to Fryermuth. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
goal at the 8-yard line.
Out of the gun, Howard has it in close. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building has clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Noel to return this. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
All right. Tony, 19 Texans.
Shotgun now, 1st round. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Texans in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Here we go.
Mixon gets it again on 2nd down. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
18. 11.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. He's got it, complete to Collins. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
And the Texans 1st down.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
All right. 18. Outside.
Going right side, Mixon with it. That run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Here we go. Let's go.
Keeping it with Mixon. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Stroud now on 3rd. They'll find in his back, Mixon. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Dumped off to his running back. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. But that's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot.
And the steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Trying to set up a screen for Mixon. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown, his 2nd scoring catch of the game. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans double their lead to 14.
Steelers 28.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Moore with a return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. On the draw, this is Johnson. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. Goes to the hurry up here.
That's good for the Steelers. First down.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
It's caught outside by Fryermuth. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. He gets 6 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10. Here's Howard. Throwing the outlet, complete. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Working quickly here.
23 yards. That's another Steelers first down.
On 1st down, Howard. Finding Brown, back-to-back plays. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Offense to the line fast.
Another Steelers first down.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout.
10 yards.
They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
And inches.
Even though that run did not net them a first down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
19 tight. 19 tight. Check. Come 19. Come 19. 18. Pioneer. Go.
Operating from the gun. Here's Howard. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers now within 1 score in the 4th. 2-point conversion coming for the Steelers and Howard. All right, they're going to throw for it. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points.
I've heard great receiver coaches say, watch your fingers wrap around the ball. You know, it's pretty clear he should have had that one, and he didn't get the job done. And 2 points, well, they're left on the table.
Noel to return this. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
At 18. What's that?
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. A give. This is Mixon. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Hits his running back. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
The Texans set to punt. It'll be Jack Browning to kick it away. Brought down before the return gets far. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Completed to his running back. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the 1st down, too.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
At the 35-yard line.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal.
Let's go now. Lightning 18.
Johnson up the middle. Makes a tackle. He's still going. And his progress is stopped with a nice 5-yard gain before it was. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
2nd and 4.
He'll look to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
1st and 10.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Back to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Okay, ready?
Nearing the last half minute of play. Now 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set 19.
Here he is to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll go play action. Howard. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
Incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Going again here. Howard. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. This one misses the tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw. Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Hands are tied. Gotta have it on this 4th down.
Warriors, ready? Cougar 19.
Here he goes. One final shot. Need this to force overtime. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs. So the Texans come away with the road win. Yet another win for them, Brock. And now, I don't know. Are they talking about it? Are they thinking about it but not talking about it? They're officially over halfway now to a perfect season.
Yeah, I don't think they're talking about the 72 Dolphins yet or the 07 Patriots, but I do think they're believing. They're believing they can find ways to win, and they're doing it every
Stay with me. You ain't gotta go, you can with me. We can hang out, do the day with me. I'm trying to be a man, it could stay friendly. We could do the beach, we could hang out. Yes, in the east.